Ah. Hello. Who's that? I see you. How's everybody doing? Oh, hey, Noel. Hi, Christopher Goodnight. Jason lives. So one of my customers, Steve D, he makes this shirt. And I've been listening to the Halloweenies podcast where they review all the different Friday the 13th films. And I just finished Friday the 13th too, and then they just did an interview with Tom Savini. So I'm getting ready to listen to that. I have you on mute, still in a work conference call. All right, what do we got this week? Stuff. Let's see. Ah, who's that? Godzilla. That's a big package. That's what she said? Ooh. Ah. I started watching the new Can I Make Bumper Stickers? Suppose so, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I make a bunch of stickers. None of them are bumper stickers, but I can make bumper stickers. So this is Godzilla versus Biollante. I'm not a big Godzilla guy. I don't know who Biollante is. Godzilla returns to wreak havoc once more. Drawn to Ashinoko Lake, the creature faces off against a hybrid monster created from the cells of a human, a rose, and even Godzilla. I had no idea. But anyway, there's a big old action figure. And I got a couple of these little guys, mini egg attacks from Marvel, little PVC guys. So I got a little Venom. It's pretty cute. And a little Spideyman. Mini Egg Attack series. I guess they're called mini eggs because they have giant heads. Egg-shaped heads. So yeah. Got these guys in. Pretty cute. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Let's see. I also got, I didn't know, I love the packaging. It's cute, right? I also got little Darth Vader pops. And now, I guess their thing is that they're going to start doing lights and sounds on their bobbleheads. There we go. I'm assuming the lightsaber lights up. Tap bobblehead to activate lights and sounds. Didn't work. So I got two of that guy. And Batman versus the Joker, Lego DC superheroes and supervillains go head to head. So is it an actual book? Oh. It's kind of cool. And then you get the little figures in there. Kind of neat. Got two of those. Lego just released a Nintendo set that I really want, but luckily when I went to go get it, it was sold out on the website because it's like $200 and something. And I shouldn't spend that on a Lego set. That is a recreation of a TV with a Nintendo. But I wanted to, but I'm glad I couldn't because I might have. Let's see, I got two of those. And I got some Baby Yoda mugs. Snack. Attack. Protect. Oh, I think he's so cute. His little frog in his mouth. Num num num. Also, I got Baby Yoda socks. Don't judge me. I can't help it. He's cute. All right, so those can go back in that box. Let's see. All right. So this week we've got Ant-Man #5 by Zeb Wells, and they are wrapping up. Oh, I guess it's the last issue. And I know we had read it, I think the first issue on the Cult Pop podcast, spoiler alert, where we review the week's books. And we enjoyed it, but then I didn't keep up with it. But I love the style of this. I love the art style. It's a little bit of Chris Samnee mixed with a little bit of Daniel Warren Johnson. It's kind of cool. Look, that's the Daniel Warren Johnson I'm talking about. Or maybe Herron. James Herron. Looks a little bit like Daniel Warren Johnson meets James Herron meets Chris Samnee. So yeah, when this comes out in trade paperback, you should probably check it out. Ant-Man by Zeb Wells. Also this week, Avengers #35. Bloop. The Age of Khonshu, Part 3. And I've enjoyed the first couple. So basically, you've got Moon Knight, who, if you don't know who Khonshu is, I believe, the moon god. And Moon Knight is going through all of the Avengers and stealing their powers for a reason. So that's been kind of fun to watch Moon Knight, a guy I don't really care about all that much, go through and systematically handle the Avengers. But to what end, I'm not sure. But it's pretty good. Also, I love that Blade is on the team now. Kind of cool. Captain America, #22 by Ta-Nehisi Coates. That's a great cover. I have no idea what's going on in this, but I know Noel is reading it. And every so often he'll talk about it on the podcast, which you should all tune in for Sunday mornings at 10:30 p.m. No, a.m. 10:30 a.m. Don't show up at 10:30 p.m. We won't be there. Captain Marvel #20. A Empire tie-in. And I'm curious what's happening here, because I like these new outfits. So basically, Carol has been designated the accuser now for the Kree Empire. I don't know if you remember in the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, there was Ronan the Accuser, and he had the big old hammer. And I know that's Lee Pace. So I was like, oh, Lee Pace. Everyone seems to know this Lee Pace guy. I have no idea who this guy is. But I just started watching the TV show Halt and Catch Fire, and it is great. And he's really good in it. So now I understand why people were excited for Ronan the Accuser, because Lee Pace is really good in Halt and Catch Fire. If you're not watching that show, it takes place in the 80s, and it's about a small company trying to build a PC, and then the introduction of the Macintosh computer and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's really good. Conan, Battle for the Serpent Crown, #4, a mini-series where I guess he goes up against Namor, which I didn't expect. There is a guy, for some reason, I have signs up that say I'm closed, and the door is locked, and he's rapping on my window. I'll be right back. Hi. Were they supposed to be done tomorrow? Yeah. Hopefully, I'm not sure. I didn't realize tomorrow was a date. and I'm in the middle of, I'm closed, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Yeah, let me see what I can do. I have your number, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. And I'll let you know. Cool. Thanks, man. Ah, goodness gracious. I'm back. Hi. Oof. All right. Conan. We did that one. Jim Henson's The Dark Crystal, Age of Resistance. I guess I don't understand why, if the door is closed and all the signs say closed and the hours are posted that say I'm closed, that, and I'm clearly doing something. They can see me here engaging with something, and they still tap on the window and make me go answer the door. What the heck? Like, it never matters. It never, ever matters that that door says closed. People knock on the door and they don't care. They just like, oh, hey, he's in there. So I guess I'll bother him. It drives me nuts. But that's okay. I'm glad that people want to get in. That's the plus, right? Decorum number 4. Decorum number 4. I read the first 2 issues, and it's weird as hell, and it's confusing, but damn if it isn't gorgeous. Pretty awesome. But this is a Hickman book, so of course... Oh, hey, Melly G. It's a Hickman book, so of course there's stuff going on. It's not just like confusing for confusing's sake. It'll get somewhere eventually. I have faith, because it's Hickman. Hi, Callie. Let's see. And like there are times where it's 9:30, 10 p.m. and I'm in here and the lights are off and the still says closed and people still knock on the door. Oh, are you closed? Lords of Empire. I shouldn't be so cranky about it. It's just I don't understand why people read a sign and try a door and then still decide, oh, maybe they're open. Lords of Empire Swordsman one shot to go along with the Empire event that's going on from Marvel. Swordsman was an old Avenger, and then I guess he was replaced by a plant called Katati. The Katati are a race of plant people, and I guess he's been replaced by a plant. He's been replanted. Let's see. Excalibur number 11, Blood of the Changeling, by Tini Howard and Marcus Toe. I'm a little behind on Excalibur, but I really do like that series. I thought it was a little weak to start, but it got going. It was pretty interesting. More Empire. Empire X-Men 4 of 4. So this is the finale to the X-Men series tie-in for Empire. And I've only read the first issue. But the other guys on the podcast, they say it's one of the best tie-ins for the Empire. So that's pretty cool. Gideon Falls, number 24. I love this cover. That's awesome. A really good horror book by Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino. There are 2 covers. They always have great covers for this book. Very cool. Boop, boop, boop. G.I. Joe number 7. Again, I hear it's great, but I've only read the first issue. Solid art, too. Faithless 2, number 3. And there is a, here's the regular cover. It's an erotic book by Brian Azzarello. Noel says, everyone read Empire X-Men. Even if they're not reading Empire, should they still read Empire X-Men? And then there's a sexy cover that I can't show you because they blocked it off. Firefly 19. Oh, excuse me. Am I sexy? I didn't mean to bother you with my sexiness. I'm just doing my crunches. I assume that's what Jane is saying. More books. Rogue Potato says hello. Hello, Rogue Potato. This week, also from Kieran Gillen, is a very silly book called The Ludocrats. Part 4, The Desolation of the Ludocrats. His tiny little legs. Wait, free penultimate pen not included. That's pretty cute. I guess it's a 5-issue series, and this is the penultimate issue. So Maestro by Peter David and Dale Keown. Maestro's back. If you were around in I believe it was the 80s, there was a story called I almost said Days of Future Past. It's not that. It's Future Imperfect. Future Imperfect. And it was, I think it was only 2 issues, which they just reprinted. So if you want to read the original run, which I think was drawn by, was it George Perez? And it's about the Hulk. It's the future Hulk, who apparently isn't very nice. So I guess they're starting a little mini series. And Peter David's been doing fun stuff. He just dips in for a miniseries here and there. Recently, he's been doing the Symbiote Spider-Man miniseries. There's like 3 miniseries. That's pretty fun. It seems like they just let him do whatever he wants to do, which is awesome. Let's see. No One's Rose from Vault Comics. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. No. Power Rangers, Draken, New Dawn, 1 of 3. I'm not sure if I'm saying Draken right. Is it Dracone? Draken? I'm not sure. And there's a couple of different variants. So here's this variant. And then there's another variant, textless variant. And then there's another variant. Is this Dan Mora? Who's this? Oh, no. I'm sorry. This is the Power Rangers Ranger Slayer number one by Jen Bartel. Jen Bartel, Power Rangers. This is the second printing of Ranger Slayer number 1 with art by Dan Mora. Oh, he's so good. Once in Future number 10. Again, Dan Mora. And Kieran Gillen. He of the Wicked and Divine fame and also the Ludocrats. Cody wants the Jen Bartel. I figured that would happen. Post-it note for Ranger Slayer. I will have to look to see if it is already spoken for, but if not, Cody can have it. There's also a naked cover of that one. Of what one? What? Of the Ranger Slayer? There's a naked Mighty Morphin Power Rangers cover? Shadow Service from Vault Comics, issue 1. Two different covers. Ooh, this one's nice too. Worried your partner is cheating? Need a missing person found? Gina Myers is the private investigator for you. Sure, she's a witch who worries that her powers make her more of a monster than the crook she's trying to catch, but it's not like London's criminal underworld is literally going to hell, is it? Spycraft meets black magic in the shadowy world of MI666. MI666. That's cute. Not naked. Oh. The Ranger, yeah, naked cover. Not without text, she means. The Ranger Slayer does not have a helmet. Yeah, she does. So yeah, Shadow Service. That looks kind of cool. I might check that one out. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, there's a facsimile edition of Spider-Man #1 by Todd McFarlane. Oh, this was my jam as a kid, man. Oof. I was so stoked. I went to multiple comic shops to pick this up. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Todd McFarlane was my dude. Spider-Woman #3 by Carla Pacheco. Is it Carla? Yeah, Carla Pacheco and Pere Perez. Ooh, too much glare. #3 with a variant cover by DNA versus the Silver Samurai. Yes, Christopher Goodnight. Naked cover means just art, no text or barcodes. I've actually never heard that term until Callie just used it. Star Wars Bounty Hunters. I usually call those variants like artist variants because the text isn't there, so you get the focus on the art. But yeah, naked makes sense too. You know, in an age where we get Faithless 2 with actual naked covers, where it's the erotic cover and there's nudity, I immediately thought naked. Star Wars Bounty Hunters #4. Let's see. Thor #6, Herald of None. This has been a great run on Thor. It picks up right where Jason Aaron's left off, and ooh, oh shoot! I'm looking forward to reading this one. Nice. Transformers '84, Secrets and Lies, #2. Grimlock. All right, so that's, hey, Samuel David. How's it going? All right, this stack is done. New stack. Yeah, like the helmetless cover, It Purdy, also here to promote Big Girls and Seven Secrets, really like the first issue of each series. Me too. I thought Big Girls was interesting, but a little heavy-handed. But I'm curious to see where it's going. I like the idea. And Seven Secrets, also really enjoyed that. It's different than other stuff I've read from Tom Taylor. Should I put on, do I have those on your subscription, Cody? Big Girls and Seven Secrets? I will check that. Big Girls, Seven Secrets. Boop, boop. Star #4. Wrapping up this, they're finally printing up the finale to Star, or the penultimate issue for Star. Unmasked seems to be a bagged spoiler variant. Yeah, that BG for Big Girl first issue. They didn't hold back. Yeah, I should have them. Okay, good. Let's see. This was great. I really liked Star. She's an interesting new character. I really like her a lot. Let's see. George R.R. Martin, Clash of the Kings. Cable #3 by Jerry Duggan and Phil Noto. You got Young Cable, star of his own book. That's coming out. Die, Die, Die by Robert Kirkman and Chris Burnham. Oh, poor Barnaby. Feeling sorry for him yet? Skybound isn't. Yeah, the poor guy's nose. I guess that's Barnaby. Poor guy. Look at his, got a little bucket. Boop, boop, doop. Jane Foster, Valkyrie. Oh, another one I'm behind on by Jason Aaron and Torrin Gronbeck. I was really enjoying the beginning of this, and I fell off just because of time constraints, but I'm definitely going to catch up at some point. I like Jane Foster very much, especially after she took over. I would say especially after. I never cared about Jane Foster until she took over as the Mighty Thor, and now I love her. Star, I wasn't sure what happened to the rest of the series. Glad it's back. Callie, what had happened was Marvel Comics, when everything started to get back in motion after COVID. There is no after COVID yet, but when they started to print books up again, they decided that a bunch of their miniseries were just going to get digital-only finales. So that whatever has not printed, they're just going to do them digitally. And then a lot of people were like, don't do that. We want the books. We bought the other books. We would now like to buy the rest of the books. Please print them on paper. So they went back and now they're printing them up. And Star is one of those. The other one was Hawkeye Freefall, I believe. Valkyrie. Oh, she's my girl. Boop, boop, boo. Wolverine number 4. I hate my voice. Here we go. Omega Red. Doing dirty to Wolvie. He'll be fine. I don't know. I don't think you can drown Wolverine. Right? Like, you pull him out and he'll be fine. I assume, right? I mean, he's reconstituted from like an atom, I think, at one point. All right. So that's that. What else? Oh, tonight is book club. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we're going to have a Zoom meeting where we discuss Delicious in Dungeon. It's a manga. So they are, it's D&D themed, and they are warriors, they're a, what would you call that? A guild. And they go into the dungeon and to save this main character's sister, who got eaten by a dragon. And then they escape the dungeon. And then they said, we got to go back into the dungeon to rescue my sister, who's been eaten by a dragon. And it seems like it should be pretty, like their quest should go pretty quickly. But they stop to eat monsters a lot. There's a lot of cooking recipes for monsters and how to cook them properly so that they're the most delicious. And then they go along and they're on the way to save his sister, who's being digested slowly because a dragon is big. So I assume she's still alive in there. Strange little book. It's pretty cute. If Wolverine isn't on my list, would you put one aside for me? Says Justin Agnew. Yes, I will. Faux show. I got another copy of Avatar Omnibus 1 because I don't know why. I ordered 6 of these. I now have 2. Cody, Junji Ito, Venus in the blind spot. Venus in the blind spot. There we go. Spooky manga. Ooh. I wonder if this would be good for book club. Oh, shoot. Okay, it's not for everybody in book club. Ooh, some people aren't going to like this. Too spooky. Teen Titans Go to Camp. Boop-a-doop. Haikyuu, which is a volleyball manga. Kagaster? Now a Netflix original series. One Punch Man, Volume 20. Over the Garden Wall, Soulful Symphonies. Very cute cartoon if you haven't seen it. I think it's only one season. Revenge of the Cosmic Ghost Rider, volume by Dennis Hopeless Hallam. Go-Go Power Rangers, volume 7, Necessary Evil. Fantastic Four, volume 5. Who's that guy? Who are you? I don't know who that is. Ooh, kissing. Somebody's kissing. Haikyuu is the best. Recommend also watching the anime, I assume. Haikyuu is the best. So it's volleyball manga, but why do you love it so much? I guess is it like, Friday Night Lights, wherein I don't care about football, but Friday Night Lights, the TV show, I absolutely adore. And I kind of just make my way through the football bits to get to the drama, the juicy stuff. Birthright, volume 9. This book is still going strong. Look at that. By Joshua Williamson. I'm reading volume 1 right now. And it's interesting. I like it. Watching the anime, yeah. Let's see. Spider-Man Spider-Verse. Spider-Ham. Look at his cute little feet. So Last of the Independents by Matt Fraction and Kieran Dwyer with an introduction by Patton Oswalt. It's a widescreen hardcover. A bank in the middle of nowhere. A crew with nothing to lose. And the haul of a lifetime too big to just disappear. What should have been a simple stick-up becomes infinitely more complex when a crew of robbers ends up with far more than they bargained for. Literally. When the mob they just accidentally robbed comes looking to even the score, there's only one way out for all involved. So yeah. Curious about this. This looks like it's right up Noel's alley. The characters are so lovable, and in the anime, the action is epic. Nice. All right. Is it streaming somewhere? Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy. Somebody's got to do it. Abnett and Lanning, Marvel Select Edition. This is a beloved run of the Guardians of the Galaxy. This is where I believe you first get the team that you see in the movies by Abnett and Lanning. Guardians of the Galaxy were a severely different team way back in the day when I was a kid growing up. I think they were in like the 30th century or something. It was way in the future. I did not care for it. But this is I believe the impetus of the current Guardians. That's Star-Lord. Very different helmet. So that is the Diamond delivery. Now we'll do DC. Now these I haven't sorted through yet. Those I had actually sorted through. But these I'm going to try and do on the fly. First up, we have a variant cover that UCS sends in a really nice little box. So they send it to protect it in this little box. And this is I think Jorge Jimenez. Yeah, Jorge Jimenez variant cover for Batman 97 featuring Harley Quinn. Very cool little drawing. So normally I have these alphabetized and ready to go, but I do not have them as such right now. Justice League, Teen Titans, boop, boop, a doop. N, B, isn't that a nice cover? It's good. Give me one more second. All right, so I guess, so that you're not sitting there watching nothing, I will try to just do these, because I think they're in chunks. So instead of alphabetizing them and putting them together like that, I will just get started in just a second. Maybe I'll just show them to you, and then I can just organize them and everything later. I'll do that, because this is taking too long. All right. Batman Joker War, Part 3, number 97. Someone's not feeling good. Let's see. Melissa Melly G says, I watch it on Crunchyroll. She's talking about Haikyuu. Free if you don't mind commercials. I have a subscription. I think Hulu has it too. Oh, that's cool. All right, so we got Batman 97, and there's two different covers. Ooh. And I'm not sure. Looks like he's being set upon by a bunch of different villains. All right, so there's that. Batman and Batman. Catwoman, number 24. We cats need to stick together, kid. Is this written by... I think Sean Murphy's doing some writing right now. So this is by Blake Northcutt and Sean Murphy with Cian Tormey on art. And there's a different cover for that as well. And we got a bunch of those. Harley Quinn. Number 75. A roast, a Joker War tie-in, a series finale. This comic has it all, except for class. By Sam Humphries. And many, many more. Justice League number 51. Also, ooh. So here's the regular cover. In the grip of Black Mercy madness. It's by Philip Tan, this cover. And then my favorite Nick Darrington cover. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. Nick Darrington is just chef's kiss. I love him so much. Callie said to put me... What? Callie said to put me down for Ranger Slayer, but I got it on the first run, just a heads up. Right. But I think she put you down for Ranger Slayer because it's a Jen Bartel cover. Right? Do you not want the Jen Bartel cover? Metal Men, number 9. Very classical Silver Agey cover by Brian Boland. Pretty cool. Nightwing, number 73. Nope, don't like that outfit. I have no idea what's going on other than like 23 issues ago, he got shot in the head, and now he decides he doesn't want to beat Dick Grayson anymore. Teen Titans 44. I'm sad to see them go. Teen Titans is not making the cut. They got canceled. It's a shame because I really like this run on Teen Titans. I like her. Crush, Lobo's daughter. She's cool. Wonder Woman number 4 by Steve Orlando. I'm sorry, Wonder Woman annual number 4. Did I say annual? I don't remember. Enter the Lair of the Dark Fates. The Wonder Woman run that has just started by Mariko Tamaki and Mikhail Janin is so good. It's only 2 issues in, but I'm finally stoked for Wonder Woman. I always want to read Wonder Woman, but then I dip in and out, and I don't care. This is the one, the Mariko Tamaki one. So you're looking for good Wonder Woman. Now's the time. Dark Knight's Metal, Death Metal Guidebook. God damn it, Cody. I'm looking for that Bartel cover with no text, helmetless Ranger. Okay, so we'll cancel that. All right. But then he gives a thumbs up. He gives me a negative, but then gives me a positive. Mixed signals. Guidebook. Oh, so yeah. Bunch of different creators on this one. Scott Snyder, James Tinian, Joshua Williamson, Doug Mahnke, Chip Zdarsky, Carrie Randolph, Becky Cloonan, Tamara Bonvillain, Vita Ayala, Dan Panosian, Priest, Eduardo Riso. Man, there's not a bad creator in the bunch. This looks very promising. So that's that one. I don't know if I showed it to you. I'll show it to you again. Stay positive. I'm positive I'm going to smack you. Christopher Goodnight. Oh, wait. That is next week. Wonder Woman Dead Earth. Oh, is that next week? I don't know because I haven't gotten through the box yet. All right, so that's more Nightwing, more Catwoman, Harley Quinn 70. Oh, a Frank Cho alternate cover to Harley Quinn 75. I'm down for that death metal guidebook. I don't know, maybe. I will make a note. Noel guidebook, and if not, you will be. More Justice League. We did that one. We did Batman. We did more Justice League. Nightwing 73, the original cover. What I showed you was the alternate cover earlier. Is anyone reading this? Nightwing. Is it good? Should I catch up on it? I haven't read it for over 20 issues. Sorry to go backwards. I think I only have Wonder Woman 759. Yes, you are. Number 760 came out. You signed up for it after those books were already solicited. So I'm trying to go back and order those in for you. So I already got in 759 after the fact, and now I'm waiting for 760, I believe. So I'll have to check and make sure. Because I also don't know if we ordered you 760 because you weren't sure about if you were going to like the run or not. So I have to take a look. Callie, Wonder Woman 760. You're welcome. Teen Titans number 44. Here's the other cover. Batman thinks Damian has gone too far. You can tell because he says, "You've gone too far, Damian." I wonder what he did. Wonder Woman again. More Batman. Wonder Woman number 759. This is the first issue of this new arc by the new writer. Highly recommended. More Batman. Legion of Superheroes number 7, which I think that's a reprint. Or, I think I got more issue in for somebody. Batman 96. That's another Strange Adventures. You already got those. Number 4, I just got more of those back in. Catwoman 23. This is different than the Catwoman number 24 This is, I got more of these in because I got somebody who likes Sean Murphy. So I ordered it back in just because it's got a Sean Murphy cover. So yeah, Wonder Woman 759. Let me put that back with the, oops, where'd it go? Harley Quinn. And Batgirl Adventures, A League of Her Own. It's cute. It is a collection of a bunch of different Batgirl stories, mostly from the animated series comic book. But then at the end, it looks like some from the new Batgirl YA book that just came out as well. There's a little intro to that, I think. That's cool. I do like Babs. Oh, Wonder Woman, the Hikatea Deluxe Edition by Greg Rucka and J.G. Jones. They finally put it out in a nice little hardcover. This has been out of print for quite a while. Wonder Woman faces off against her Justice League companion Batman. An ancient, long-forgotten ritual, the Hikatea, bonds Diana to a young lady from Gotham City with a deeply troubled past. Worse yet, Wonder Woman is forced into the role of teacher and protector and soon discovers that she must also stand between her student and the earthly justice that is the Dark Knight so rightly seeks. He had a bunch of criminals. Oh, I think Christopher St. Saucy is talking about Robin. What Damian did in Teen Titans. He had a bunch of criminals in a private prison, and then he decided to mind wipe them to make them better people. Wow. So they did something like that many years ago in a Justice League miniseries where Dr. Light did some crazy stuff, and then I think they mind wiped him as well, and that was a big deal. Identity crisis. So it looks like Robin's doing the same here. And then Chris St. Saucy Goodnight. Dead Earth. Number 4. This book is so good. If you guys are not reading this Wonder Woman Dead Earth miniseries, when it comes out in a collection, 100% pick it up. It is so good. It is metal AF. It's so good. It's so good. By Daniel Warren Johnson. I cannot recommend this highly enough. It's so rad. Nick Spencer did the mind wipe stuff in Avengers also. Oh, Standoff. Yeah, you're right. Avengers Standoff, or is that what it was? Standoff? Yeah. That wasn't great. I didn't care for that miniseries very much. Justin App, yeah. Love Wonder Woman Dead Earth. It's so good. I'm sad that it's a miniseries. Super crazy. Cody loves that. Dead Earth is so good. See, I told you. Everyone agrees that I am right. I think that's it. Did I do it? Am I done? Yeah, I think I did it. So, as I mentioned earlier, there is a book club tonight, so we're going to be talking about Delicious in Dungeon, the manga. So if you've read this, please join us at 8 p.m. on Zoom. There is a Facebook group called JD's Hero Complex Book Club, and that's where we post all of the polls for voting on what we're going to be doing for book club and also movie club. So join that, and you can get in on the fun with book club and movie club. And I did it. Thanks, Callie. Thank you for that positive reinforcement. And what else? Oh, Sunday mornings at 10:30 a.m. We do the Cult Pop podcast live where we stream and talk about this week's books. We'll review them. It started off as an audio podcast for the past, 9 years, 10 years. And now we are live streaming it just for ish and giggles because of the COVID stuff. We thought it'd be fun to be able to see each other. And yeah, you can join us for that and chime in and chat with us and discuss the week's books. And then at the end of every show, we do a segment called Gutter Talk, where we're talking about news or just something fun that's happening in the comic book or the movie realm. So you can join us for that. Christopher says, I'm getting both covers of Dead Earth and will probably buy the hardcover when it comes out. I'm glad you're digging it. Love supporting Daniel Warren Johnson. Yeah, he's great. He also did Murder Falcon, which is a really fun book about a guy who, through the power of heavy metal, is able to fuel an interdimensional demon fighter named Murder Falcon, who is a giant muscle-bound falcon with a bandana around his head and a bionic arm, and they fight interdimensional hell beasts using the power of heavy metal. And it's amazing. I love it so much. And he also did, I think, another book that Noel lent me called Ghost Fleet about truckers. And I haven't even read that yet. I haven't started it yet. But yeah, that looks fun too. So I guess I told you everything. If you want to help out the show or the store, you can go to patreon.com/JohnnyDestructo. And I guess that's it. I got commissions to do. I have to do the subscriptions. So much to do. And I also have to finish the last chapter of this before book club tonight. Murder Falcon is good, says Callie Grace. So thanks so much, guys. And I hope you have a great week. I hope you find some great comics to read. And let me know if you need anything. I'm going to sign off and go make sure all the subscribers get their books. Love you.